down by a wide margin. Do you feel that you're all the way back from your losses now?
I feel that, and that's what I'm trying to do before the fight, and to give a good fight. If the knockout comes, will come, and but I try to finish the fight, but my opponent's very tough, so give credit to him.
You looked at certain points late in the fight like you considered going in for the knockout, and maybe thought, maybe don't be reckless and go and win on points. Is that what happened?
It's a last round. It's a last round, no? You know, I was winning the whole round, and then you know, I don't want to get careless in the last round, so I back off and just finish the round.
Was there any moment in the fight where he caught you with a good shot and you were able to take it and felt more comfortable getting hit in your first fight back?
I tell you, he hit me good solid punch, and I tell you, it's hard. It's hard. I'm hurt.
You were hurt at one point.
Yes.
Do you remember the round?
I forget the round, but I think it's fifth round.
Manny, after the fight, you went up to everyone in Brandon Rios' camp, including Alex Ariza, and congratulated him on a tough fight. Tell me about that.
Yes, it's good. Let's give credit to Alex Ariza. His fighter is a very strong fighter and tough fighter. He's not easy opponent. I mean,
is that your way of showing by example, forgiving?
We have the job to do in the ring, but after the fight, we're all brothers and sisters.
What's it like having this reception here in Asia, your first fight here since you've become a superstar?
Good evening, everybody. Thank you to all the fans who came here tonight and witnessed the good fight. And I'm so happy and grateful and thankful to God that He gave me this victory tonight.
Do you think that you've reestablished? You said your era is not over. The Pacquiao era is not over before the fight. Do you think that you proved that point with this fight? And who do you want going forward?
First, that's what I thought. Rios, he's not an easy opponent. He's a good fighter and a strong fighter. And I consider this fight is one of the toughest fights in my career. He took a lot of punches and swift punches, but he still stand up and fight back.
And who are you looking forward to, Manny? What are you looking forward to?
It depends to my promoter, Pacquiao. I don't know yet.
Thank you, Manny, and congratulations.
And thank you so much. And I'd like to thank to all the Filipino people, especially to those people who are affected by typhoon. The fight is for you. The honor is for you. Thank you so much to all of you, to all your prayers, and thank you to God that He gave me this victory and He gave me strength tonight. Thank you.
Thanks, Manny.
See?
Brandon, tough fight, and you showed a lot of determination to continue. What are your thoughts at this moment?
It is what it is. It's part of boxing. Man did a great job. He's very fast, I'd say. Power-wise, I didn't feel that much, but his quick moves, that was it.
Look at your face.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, he couldn't. Like I said, I thought it was a 4-round fighter, but I got to do it in 12 rounds.
You said before the fight, hey, I'm not going to be a punching bag. I have skills. Do you feel you proved something with this fight going the distance with Pacquiao?
What do you think, man? You don't want to question. What do you think? You was watching it. You think I'm a punching bag? That's the answer I asked. What do you think?
I just said I don't think you're a punching bag. I think you're very determined.
You answered the question then.
Oh my God, he has an attitude.
Was there a thought in your mind at any point to sell out a game plan and just try to land a knockout punch late?
Never. Like I said, Manny Pacquiao is very fast. Like I said, I fought one of the greatest boxers in the world, besides Mayweather. And he's very fast, very awkward. But other than that, I took to my game plan. I just think the speed has got me a little bit, I have fast sparring partners, but I think he was faster than them.
Thanks, Brandon. Jim?
All right. Thank you very much, Pacquiao. We'll leave aside Rios and his reaction to the fight, obvious and predictable. As far as Manny Pacquiao is concerned, Roy, I'm thinking he's cruel enough as a fighter, but he's a human being.
What do you think? I'm a punching bag? No.
He knows his religion.
Look at my face.
What do you think? You're an idol of Miley Cyrus.
Get a person that he was. His religion is what brought him through the things that he's been through and gave him strength to continue to go on and do like we do tonight. I'm very happy for Manny Pacquiao. So glad that he answered the naysayers. Brandon Rios did give it a good go. He made a lot of changes in his career. He made a lot of changes in his style that allowed him to go to the ground with the hard puncher Pacquiao. But I think Pacquiao is back on track and ready to go again.
All right, thank you very much, Roy Jones, for your job tonight. Max Kellerman, what is Manny Pacquiao's future now?
Not quite what it once was, even before the losses. This fight fits into the pattern that we saw leading up to, say, the Bradley or maybe the Marquez fight, where, you know, part of what people loved about Pacquiao, even as he rose in weight and blitzed Oscar De La Hoya and then flattened Ricky Hatton, and then, by the way, stopped Miguel Cotto, was that he was a risk taker. Now, that backfired against Marquez, and it's probably smarter against these bigger fighters to back off if you have the fight already won. But he's not quite the same guy, neither in terms of his speed and explosiveness, nor in terms of the kind of mentality he brings to the ring, which was not that many years ago one of a finisher, and one that made us imagine that we're watching one of the very greatest fighters who ever lived at his best. He's not that guy anymore, but he's still pretty damn good.
And at the end of the day, mission accomplished. We came a long way, and whether the ultimate experiment of boxing in China, Zhou Ximing, Pacquiao as the linchpin of an effort to take over Asia economically for boxing, whether all of that will play out, who knows? Remains to be seen. But this trip becomes a success because the show went off well, a relatively meager-looking undercard produced a couple of interesting activities, and then Manny Pacquiao did what he was supposed to do to preserve his career in the ring. And of course, you'll see Brandon Rios again as well. Maybe most interestingly, in the last few days before the fight took place, it became a grudge match. And the winner of the grudge was Manny Pacquiao and his corner. Thanks very much for being with us on this terrific trip to China for HBO pay-per-view.